welcome to the next in our Unleashed installment of interviews. We're talking to the bands who are playing this year's New Metal Festival on the 27th and 28th of September in Wrexham. Just a little reminder that it is my birthday weekend, so let's get me very, very drunk. Not that I need the encouragement. So tonight I'm here with local legends. Tom from Aleya. How are you doing, Tom?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Not bad. So
Yeah.
we've been doing quite a few of these, and they are going out quite well. Slight change of format from the ones you've done for previous shows, because obviously Fozzie's not here at the moment. He's took on a bit more than he can chew, and he's really, really busy. However, we've got Frank on board, and he's going to do all the editing. So obviously, good shout out to Frank. So we're not here to talk about him. We're here to talk about you and your band, Aleya. So, fellas, let's go back to the start. Where did the layer come from?
So I've known like most of them, like Sam and James, the guitarist and the drummer, since like high school. So we've always wanted to sort of do things together, like musically. It never sort of panned out until we started a layer, which was, probably about 10 years after high school. And then Mike was our bass player in Dead Is Forever, and James is also in Dead Is Forever. So essentially, Dead Is Forever wasn't really. We sort of stopped making music. We just got Sam to jump in, and yeah, just went from there really.
For us, you really are the local band. I mean, we do have lots of North Wales bands and stuff, but you are actually from the D side area, so obviously
Yeah,
it's nice to have you here.
yeah. Like Fozzie lives over the road. I see him all the time when I'm driving home from work or whatever. And like James lives down the road, Mike lives down the road. So yeah, we're dead local really.
And obviously you're represented in Weatherspoons around the corner as well, aren't you? So uh, we're
Ha,
shot,
not
and you see,
anymore.
not
Not
anymore.
anymore. No,
Oh,
not
right, okay.
anymore. But yeah.
Oh well, there you go. So obviously you played a few shows for us, and a lot more for Fozzy before I was involved, with Dead Is Forever. Obviously you had quite a decent following there. Um, so are you happy to talk about what went on and how it led to Alea, or you just want to draw a line under it?
Uh, there's not really much to say. I think it was, we did about two EPs with Dead Is Forever, and it was just sort of like getting to a stagnant point. So we sort of called it a day on that one, and then we got Sam in, and Sam listens to probably music that I don't like, which is just really interesting because he writes music, and then we basically all get together and we've made um, a different sounding songs basically, and that just give us a new sort of lease on life for the. That was quite a long journey trying to figure out how to make tracks um, with someone new, with someone with different perspective on music. But yeah, we ended up getting there eventually. I think.
So obviously,
Yeah.
so you've come together as a layer now, and your show's going well. So um, obviously new style of writing. Does that bring in different challenges when you're doing it? Because you obviously have one kind of dynamic, and does that change a lot?
Yeah, pretty much. We do a lot more writing like on the computers now. So what we'll do is we'll meet up and we'll go through our tracks, and we figured that that's how we get our best material now. So I think at the start we wouldn't sit together around a computer and just basically like jam out all the songs, but now it's we go through each section. So hopefully the last song that we've just put out is probably one of the stronger ones we think, at least like structurally as a song, and we're just going to keep doing that. So we're really trying to hammer home the importance of the structure of the song, trying to keep the song exciting and things like that. So yeah, it's been a complete change, like from previous bands that I've worked in, where essentially someone will come up with a riff or something like that, and then we'd sort of jam it out in the practice rooms, then get ready to record it, and you miss a lot of the intricacies in the song. I think so. That's our new approach. We'll see how it goes.
Dare I say it, you're maturing as people and musicians.
Maybe you could say that. Some might say it, others wouldn't.
Yeah, well, so you mentioned your latest track. Um, Obviously, tell us a little bit about that. Don't forget to include, obviously, how people can hear it and whereabout it is, uh,
Yeah,
social media and stuff like that.
yeah. Our new song it came out on the 16th of August, I think, and that it's called "When the Light Goes Out Inside." And essentially, we just wanted to make a really bouncy and like messed up track. So part of it was just trying to sound deranged, essentially, uh, trying to keep like sort of catchy chorus, but the rest of it we just wanted it to sound a bit nuts, like you're going through like some mental turmoil, let's say. And then we got a feature on the track, so we reached out to Luke Hill, who's the vocalist of Overthrown, and they're like really good. We didn't actually think that he was going to do it, and he was just really game to do it. So the first time he just learnt the track, the first time we met him was in the studio, and he just like blew us away, and we were like, "That's just awesome." And then he turned up and did the music video with us as well. So if you're from like the D side area or Flintshire, if you check out our music video, you'll see we're on like the Flintshire Bridge. We're in like Theatre Clwyd and things like that. We're taking a lot of shots from the area because most of us are from around here. So yeah, we just came up with a load of ideas of where would it be cool to do a music video. So we figured being on the Flintshire Bridge at like 8 o'clock at night with these cars going past at like 80 miles an hour. We thought that would be a good idea. And I'm just there like quivering, trying to remember the words to the song, trying not to get hit by passing cars. Yeah, I think the track's been received probably better than our previous ones. So that's good news.
So, is this going to be part of an album release, an EP release, or is it a standalone single?
uh, this is going to be a standalone single. We recorded another song at the same time. Um, just annoyed the neighbors essentially. So we went and recorded the drums in the studio and recorded Luke in the studio, and then we came and uh, everyone like lived in my house for the weekend, and we just recorded everything in my living room. So that was pretty fun. But yeah, so we recorded two tracks, trying to get a video sorted for the next one. And now we're working on new material for another EP. We'd all love to do an album, I think, but it's just about the time, and I don't know how long it would take for us to write an album because we do want to go through every track and make sure every track is exactly how we want it. We don't want to just like, make one good one and then make five not so good ones. We want to go through each one. I think that's our approach at this point.
Sounds like basically you want proper quality control over what you put out.
Yeah, it just takes time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it will, and obviously as well. You're not professional. We're not professional promoters and things like that. So obviously, real life gets in the way as well, doesn't it? Uh,
Oh, definitely, yeah.
so it can. I know we sell ourselves. I mean, we try and sit around just to get listed dates down on who's playing this and who's playing that, and it's like, right? Can you do that? Could you? And it's difficult. So
Yeah,
I mean, and sometimes that's just me and Fozzie. So
yeah,
when you got a lot more people to schedule in, uh,
yeah.
you know,
It's like, oh, it's me kid's birthday, it's me sister's wedding anniversary. I've got to go to this, and you're like, oh, come on. It is where it is. It's just life, isn't it?
so with all this now, obviously you've been playing live for us for a while now. The main show I'd like to talk about is Pentrafest last year. I mean, we had a cracking bill headlined by the Cunts and Ward 16 on the Friday. Yourselves played that Friday night. For us, it was the busiest Friday night of a Pentrafest we've ever had. Um,
So
it was
far, yeah,
amazing
so far.
so far. Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
So what do you remember about that night? Because for us, it was amazing.
Yeah, I think gigs, we have to like, you never know what you're going to get until you get there. So we're always a bit, anxious. What's the turnout going to be like? Are people gonna like the band? Are they just gonna be into something completely different? Um, Pentrafest has a good mix of bands, and same with a lot of the shows that you guys put on. So you never know, like, is the audience going to be with you, or is it going to be, in something else? But no, like everyone, from my experience of coming to these shows, it's like everyone was just dead nice, and it was just a great night. Yeah, it was like really busy because I think we were the first band on, and sometimes it can be quite, not quite filled up at that point in the venue, but yeah, it was really good. Uh, yeah, we're chuffed with the turnout, and seeing all the other bands. I think like Grief were playing after us, and they're like good friends. We like hang out with them, at shows and stuff. So yeah, really good. Great vibe, great people, basically.
Obviously.
Did I
On the
sell
back
that
of
enough
that,
for you?
you did, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Obviously, on the back of that, we obviously, apart from you being, the only proper local band we've got round here. I mean, obviously Ed Case comes from round here, doesn't he? But
Yeah,
he's you know that he's not a band. But we obviously do try and champion the local scene as much as we can. Obviously, it's the scene we operate in, it's the scene we work in. So obviously, doing something similar in Wrexham, which is where we do our metal to the masses. We're trying to bring the bands that have done well in Pentrafest to Wrexham. So obviously, bringing you guys up there was a no-brainer for us. The only thing I will say is, sorry it took us so long. Um, but so have you got anything special for this show lined up?
we're playing a new track, which we're just dead buzzed about. We've rearranged our set, so it's completely different. I think we had the same set for a while and just hammered that to get it like tight. This time this is the first time we're gonna play the reordering of the set. We've got a light show. Hopefully that'll make some sort of difference. Or so yeah, our drummer's probably going to bring his PC on stage to set up the lights because we haven't sorted a laptop yet.
Right.
And then yeah, basically just bring the energy. I guess that's our plan. I think that's our goal for every show is to just like we want to bring the most energy to the show, and yeah, just hang out with everyone afterwards and have a few beers, especially if it's your birthday weekend.
So obviously, with regards to other things going on now, apart from the Wrexham show, have you got any other live shows coming up that we need to know about?
uh, yeah, I suppose we haven't announced ones for next year, but I think we're trying to sort like a small tour with our mates in Assurance. So we jumped on a few dates of their tour earlier in April, and we kind of want to do that again with us both doing like a switching headline sort of I don't know arrangement. We're playing in Burnley in like November. I think we've just been booked for like Newport, Whitchurch, just like a few places. I'm trying to
Mhm.
think now. Oh yeah, we've got a Manchester show coming up as well in December. I couldn't tell you the exact dates off the top of my head though, but yeah, they'll all be announced on our social media platforms essentially. So yeah, we're getting about at the moment.
Well, obviously, with your twin headline shows that you're doing, give us a shout and we'll see about getting a homecoming one for you. You know,
Yeah,
see
yeah.
if we
Well,
can
yeah,
see if
that's
our
definitely
dates
been
can fit in, if we can squeeze something in there, whether it be
it's
in
been
Wrexham or
discussed.
McLean's, or
Yeah,
we've got the Phase and Thrall shows at the live rooms as well, so we might be using them a little bit more in future.
yeah,
So
that'll be
yeah,
good.
there's all kinds of there's all kinds of opportunities, and obviously it's just about what we're not putting our heads together, getting time to put our heads together as well. But yeah, so is there any other business you want to talk about? You got uh, anything else we've missed out?
I don't know. I think you've hit most of the marks really for what we've got on the go. Yeah,
You'll be
putting the last
bringing
song
merch.
out. Put in.
You're bringing
We're
merch.
bringing merch. Yeah, we've got a merch shop online as well. If anyone watching goes, oh, I want to check that out, so we'll be sending. Um,
Pre-buy it because then you've got more money to spend at the festival, then, innit?
yeah, or
So,
yeah, if it's
with
payday at the end of the month, get the merch in
so
online.
what's
But
what's
yeah, we're
what's the
bringing
link?
it. Oh, come on. I haven't got my notepad with me. I don't know. It's probably got like loads of numbers and stuff, letters at the
Right,
end.
okay.
No, we have like if you go to our Instagram, we've got, or probably our Facebook as well, we've got a link tree. So if you click on that, it takes you to everything else that we have, and that should be in our bio on our Instagram. There should be a link there, and that takes you to all our other social media, takes you to like our Spotify. Um, Anywhere you want to listen to music, it's also got our merch on there as well, and gig tickets, I think.
So all that's left now is for us to say thank you, Tom. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we can't wait to see you on the Friday, the 27th in Wrexham. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Hi, I'm Tom from Aleya, and this is our new song, When the Light Goes Out Inside.
When the light goes out inside, the silhouette that you can't hide. When the light goes out inside, you're starting to lose your mind. I never thought I could be such a pessimist, but I've been wearing it on my ignorance. Pull back the curtains so I can see the light that all the surface I'm running out of sight. You can die.